Greetings, discreet defenders. Today we are set up to do some additional testing of the new box of the Hornady Critical Defense 22 WMR 45 grain FTX from the Black Widow with its 2-inch barrel. And the reason is what I believe is a redesigned hollow point cavity, which I'm not entirely certain of. The little inserts seem to have a little bit different surface on them. They're still orange underneath, but I feel like the hollow point cavity is slightly re-engineered. So I have a new gel block backed by a fourth melt of an old gel block, just in case they go further than 13.5 inches. But it's a crisp May morning. About 30 degrees, I think 28 officially, but the sun is coming up, so that'll be warming up quickly, but not so quickly that it provides any worries about the gel block drifting out of spec during the testing. So I'll start out with the 2-layer denim test, as before, and progress to a 4-layer denim test and see if we're still getting expansion from this new box of the Hornady Critical Defense. And then, if so, I'll probably load up a gold dot or two for comparison's sake. All right, shooting from about point blank range. In the earlier testing, we averaged 106 foot-pounds of energy at the muzzle, and we'll see how that translates into gel block performance here today. Okay, good. That's an easy one to dig out. Definitely got expansion on that one. And it penetrated similarly to the last time around. Let me just grab the ruler. Right to the spot that I dug it out at is about, start where it went in, 11. See, there's a crack in this gel block because I slightly damaged it taking it out of the mold. But it made it all the way to 11.5 inches and then stopped where there was a little bit of give. That's not a critical problem because the real test is going to be 4 layers of denim. Which we'll set up for in a minute here. And this is some crisp, new 14-ounce denim. Really dense stuff. Quite a challenge for any bullet, really. I'll be very surprised if we get expansion through this stuff from those 22 Magnum Critical Defense. Looks like, shoot. Looks like an escape out the side of the gel block. All right. No worries, we've got 3 more ready to go. Actually, let's line this up a little bit to the left again here. And see if we can't capture that. If nothing else, in the dense gel at the back. Yeah, that one's clean. Oh my gosh. No, literally, we have at least a partial expansion. And a capture at 10.5 inches. Wow. Okay, so these are doing all right. I think to make sure I got proper space here, I'm going to flip this gel block around and try to center up a shot nicely and avoid hitting that one. Wow, that's 4 layers of 14-ounce denim. These are beating some 380 and 38 special rounds, factory rounds. Boy, I think Hornady has redesigned the hollow point on these, because I have not seen these perform like this through a 4-layer denim test before on anyone's channel, including mine. What do we have this time? Oh, yep, it's gone 13 inches, but it has not expanded that time. That one did not expand. Came very close to the end of the 13.5 inch gel block here. Yep, 13 inches of penetration, no expansion on that one. Let's try to find an empty spot in the gel block where we can still get a fair test. Okay, right about here. We'll drop it in kind of low this time. Shoot these the long way. Yeah, right there should work. Try one more. See what we can do. All right, so we have another non-expander. Or wait. No, that is partial. That is partial expansion. That's actually not bad. That is somewhat expanded. That'd be nasty to get shot with. And yeah, it had gone inverted by the end of the gel block. But still, you can see the little polymer tip in there. That's 14 inches of penetration. That damaged the backer block. Wow. So we have some remarkable results here today, folks. I am very, very impressed. Well, at this point, I think what I will do is load up a gold dot and try to get a baseline comparison, because one gel block is, every gel block is a little bit different from every other gel block. All right, here's what I'm doing. I'm comparing the Spear gold dots. So I've got a gold dot loaded up. I am going to drop 4 layers of denim, of this crazy heavy 14-ounce denim, and find a spot right here where the block is still intact. All right, let's see how that gold dot did. I'm not finding it. I'm not finding the gold dot. That's frustrating. All right, there is barely enough room left in this gel block. I'm taking a bit of a risk of hitting another bullet, but I've got to get a gold dot in here and make sure that we have a valid basis for comparison. Not sure what happened to that first one, but yeah, okay. This ought to work. Yeah. That worked. I got it exactly where I wanted it, and it appears to have gone straight through. I don't think we got any expansion on that spear gold dot. It has definitely embedded itself in the backer block, the old fourth melt. So I'm gonna have to cut open this jug and dig that gold dot out of there. That looks like it clogged up in that 4 layers of denim. So the gold dots are not quite as infallible as I think of them. Oh, here we are. Yeah, pretty deeply buried. No expansion. No expansion whatsoever from that gold dot in that 4 layers of denim. And these are typically a much more reliable expander. But I found something interesting here. Specifically, I found the other gold dot. Both gold dots experienced expansion failure, and now we've got the sun coming up, backlighting everything horrifically, but you can see them there. Both gold dots didn't even try to expand, but they both penetrated well deep into the 4th melt backer block. But while we're at it, let's dig out the 2 expanded and captured Hornadys, because bravo, I say, to Hornady Critical Defense. Those did very well. All right, here is the 4-layer Hornady. That is one mangly, nasty bullet. I would absolutely hate to be shot with one of these. Those are a 45 grain menace. Absolutely a wonderful round. Let's grab the other one that's captured. While we're at it, kind of go in the end here, and yeah, this one has not expanded. The 4-layer denim barrier has defeated this Hornady. You can still see the polymer tip embedded in the end there. Very interesting. Once again, this has been a test shoot of the Hornady Critical Defense 45 grain FTX 22 Magnum. New box with what I believe to be a redesigned and perhaps more effective hollow point cavity, or I should say pre-plugged hollow point cavity. And they kind of work out of the short barrel, out of the 2-inch barrel of the North American Arms Black Widow. Thanks, folks. This is Dave for DDR. Have a great week.